Welcome Just for Hands, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna be removing the plastic as the base layer. A few weeks ago, I laid down the plastic, but I changed my mind after doing some research. So I'm gonna change that base layer and use a fabric layer instead of the plastic, just because of how many disadvantages there are for the plastic. So here we go. Now, see this plastic? Once again, it's just a reminder of how bad the soil is here. Look at how bad that soil is, man. That's why you're seeing me using a raised garden like this. So I'm gonna remove the plastic base layer, but it's gonna be in stages. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and remove all the weeds, clear all these weeds, including this side too, to organize this whole place. And then once you get done with that, obviously you're gonna transplant that. And this right here, I think this was cantaloupe. It just flowers, but it never gives any fruits. So I don't know how useful it is. But I'm gonna remove all these things and just get rid of them. And then once you get rid of them, I'm gonna go ahead and plant some nice vegetable on it, okay? The first step in the process was manually removing weeds, one at a time. While this method is effective for manageable space like my 90 square foot garden, it can be labor intensive on larger plots. For larger scale operations, employing mechanized tools or alternative weeding methods will be more practical and efficient. Once the weeds were cleared, my next task was to gather the soil into one area and carefully remove the plastic base layer. This step required time and patience. During this process, I had an opportunity to observe the underlying soil conditions. It reminded me just how compact, rocky and initially unsuitable the area was for gardening. Next, I focused on removing the plastic base layer entirely. Fabric base layers are a superior alternative due to their permeability, which allows air and water to pass through, promoting better soil health. As I was replacing the base layers, I noticed several earthworms had been trapped under the plastic base layer. I carefully relocated them to the fertile soil so they could continue their essential work. You see, earthworms play a crucial role in improving soil structure, aeration, and nutrient cycling, which are vital for productive gardening. After installing the fabric base layer, I ensured every piece overlapped properly to minimize the risk of future weed intrusion. The next stage was transplanting sugarcane. Sugarcane requires well-prepared soil enriched with organic matter such as manure and consistent watering for optimal growth. It is important to note that sugarcane matures relatively quickly and tends to spread aggressively if not properly managed. Once the sugarcane was planted, I distributed the soil evenly throughout the garden. To further enhance the fertility of the soil and ensure better yields for the next crop, I plan to add additional manure in the coming weeks or days. This step will be featured in an upcoming video. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching, and if you found this content valuable, please don't forget to like this video. For new viewers, I encourage you to subscribe the channel for more practical and hands-on gardening tips. Until next time, may your gardens flourish and may God keep you safe. Bye.